Hi guys, my name is Gerald, I'm from Austria, and this here is my baby I will tell you about. Inside this decent aluminium case I installed my personal computer, which has a great performance. Okay, I would say let's open it. Before I tell you about the components which are running in there, let's get this machine started. To do so, you need this RFID chip that gives you permission to start the system. Now I will activate the RFID module. Once it's active, you have the permission to start the UPS, which keeps the system running on power failure. After that, you can start the computer. This button here is the reset button, which I hope I will never have to use. So, during startup, I'll explain you each component that is inside this aluminum case. Let's start with the wireless keyboard. This keyboard is an ultra thin one, as you can see. It's from Logitech, and the great thing is you will never have to charge the batteries in there, because this job is done by these integrated photovoltaic modules. That means the battery inside there gets charged with green energy, and that I call an innovation. So this mouse here is a simple laser notebook mouse with some additional buttons, nothing special at all, from Logitech as well. So let's see the components inside. All the parts you can see here are protected by this acrylic glass that prevents that you don't get electrified by touching some components here. So let's start with the graphic card. That graphic card has 1 GB of graphic memory. Graphic cards need a lot of energy, and my motivation was to keep the power consumption as low as possible, so I didn't choose a high-end one. Even if it doesn't need that much energy, the performance of the card is quite good. I played, for example, Crysis 2 with full graphic options and high definition resolution, and that worked without any troubles. Here on the side you can see the 4 graphic ports where you can plug additional screens to. So the next card you can see here, that's my favorite one. What looks like a simple controller card is my hard disk. This is called a solid state disk, which consists of all these small memory chips. But what makes it really interesting is that the chips are connected to a RAID controller on the board, so they appear like 4 parallel hard drives, and this configuration provides a data transfer of 720 megabytes per second, and that's amazing. On this drive it runs my operating system, and how fast it is you will see a bit later. So the next part here you can see is the UPS. It starts on power failure, so that I can go on working for approximately 45 minutes. These are the status LEDs of the UPS, and the pipe, the golden one you can see along here. Inside there are the accumulators that provides the energy for the UPS when needed. The next part here is my DVD burner. It's a standard DVD burner, nothing special at all. And next to him is a SATA2 hard drive, where I save my documents and some other important stuff. So the part up here is the power supply unit. The main board, which is hidden under all these cards here, so you can't see it well, is from Gigabyte and has a lot of features. It has, for example, 16 USB ports. 6 of these are the new USB 3 ports. They are really fast. It has also many audio IOs, Firewire, and lots of other stuff. Here you can see some ports. On this board I installed 16 gigabytes of memory, which should last for a while, I guess. The processor, which is hiding under the graphic card, so you can't see it, is a 4-core CPU from Intel that runs at 5 GHz. It gets cooled by this great water cooling system, which I got from Corsair. In idle state, it keeps the processor in a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. That's almost the room temperature we have in here. So you see it works quite well. So the last component is the 24-inch monitor with LED technology. Its power consumption is around incredible 35 watts, and it doesn't get hot at all as many others I saw already, so the panel stays quite cool. The whole system needs around 100 watts when it's in idle and around 250 watts on full load. So let's log in. Now I do a demonstration to show you how fast the hard disk really is. I open, for example, a 1 megabyte PDF file. I press now the enter button and the Acrobat reader opens immediately. There is absolutely no delay, and that I can do with all the applications. Doesn't matter which one it is. For example, now the Firefox, I make now click and is open immediately, or the Internet Explorer, click. Now we open the Microsoft Excel. I press now the enter button. Absolutely no delay. Or the Microsoft Word, or the Windows Explorer. That I call speed, and it makes a lot of fun to work with that performance. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you didn't get bored, and I wish you a nice day.